It's Charge Talks with Jan Jan, turning brokenness into ministries and stories into stepping stones, overcoming mountains and walking through valleys. It's Charge Talks with Jan Jan.
What's up, everybody? It is your girl Jan Jan, and it is a beautiful, amazingly awesome day. And I am so thankful for another day to be here and to be alive and to share this safe time and space with you. It is such an awesome day, and I must say welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and thank you for the love and the support while I was away. I am so thankful and I'm so grateful. And a lot of persons have been asking me, Jan, what's up? What's going on with the show? And I simply say, some new things have been going on, and I'm so thankful that you guys are still interested and still want to hear more from me. And so I thought, what an amazing way to come back to the show and just to say thank you guys so much for all your love and keeping, me in your hearts and prayers. And I want to say, Charge Talks are here. We are ready to go, and we are raving with some amazing new things to talk about. Now, today I want to talk about his love and the fact that there is no greater love than the love that God has for us. Because in spite of every single thing we have been going through, in spite of this pandemic and everything that has been happening, the love of God is constant. And I want to say that God is dynamic, but he never changes. There are so many different avenues in God and so many different things that are going on within God, but he never changes because he says he's the same today, yesterday, and forever. And I have proven that. And today it is so amazing to speak about the fact that his love is greater than every single thing that has faced us, that will face us, that is going to face us right now. Every single thing that we're going through, his love is greater than that. And I just want to draw your attention to St. John chapter 15 and verse 13. And I'll read it very slowly for you. It's from the King James Version that I'll be reading. It says, "Greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends." I'll go again. Greater love had no man than this, than for a man to lay down his life for his friends. That is a explicitly painful thing for a friend to go through. But Jesus did it for us. He did it so that we might have life and have it more abundantly. He did it so when all of this is all said and done, we can still say, you know what? The love of God constrained me. The love of God was what lifted me up. There's a song that says, "Love lifted me when nothing else could have. Love lifted me." And it is so beautiful when the love of God can lift you up from wherever you are, from whatever situation you're in, from whatever peril or turmoil you're in. The love of God can lift you up and allow you to stand. And the song that says, "Standing on the promises of Christ my King." It is so beautiful when you're going through your disappointments and you're going through all the things that, you thought should not be going that way. But let us just zoom in on that a little bit. A lot of times we say that, we're disappointed because this did not happen, or we're disappointed because that did not happen. But the fact that it didn't happen, what did that now make possible? The fact that you were supposed to go to Cuba, and the fact that, you missed your flight for whatever reason, what does that make possible now? There are a lot of things that we see as disappointments, but we see as God saying, this is what should have been in the first place. What do you now, or what are you now able to do in plight of the fact that you missed your flight? What are you now able to do now that Corona has come and shifted the focus of basically everything and rearrange everything that we know as normalcy? What does that now make possible? What can you do now that is different? What can you say now that is different? What can you do now that you have wanted to do? That when the world was moving so fast, like hamsters running in a circle on a wheel, what can you do now that it has now come down and moving a lot slower? What can you do now? I know a lot of persons who have always been complaining that they need more time, they need more time to stay at home, they need more time to do this, they need more time to do that. Ta-da! Maybe you didn't think about it this way, but the love of God sees everything. It goes through the soap, have you ever seen some water where on the top is just soapy and suddy, as we want to say as Jamaicans, and we say, the sud is on the top of the water. So you move away the sud and you look and realize that the water is still good. It can wash a few more pieces of clothing. Yes, God does that. He looks and he sees how clean or how dirty the water is. And he says, my child, my love will carry you through that. My love will take you through all that you're going through. You're wondering, should I do this? Should I do that? My love will do that because my love is greater. It's going to sustain you. It's going to pull you in closer to me. It's going to allow you to see that whatever you are going through, that I'm able to lift you up. I'm able to carry you. There are many times when we go through different situations in our lives and we're wondering, is God still there? I remember a lot of times I'll be going through things and I'm like, God, do you still remember me? God, are you really listening to what I have to say? Is what I have to say really that important to you? And he says, yeah, I'm listening. But when a student is going through a test, the teacher is often silent. And a lot of us, we like to raise our hands up when we're going through tests and we're like, sir, miss, I don't understand question 14. Could you explain? A lot of teachers don't like to do that. They like to see what your critical thinking will bring about from the question that was posed. And a lot of times it's because and I say we because I've been guilty of the fact that we get anxious and we get so tense and we get so timid when we lock ourselves in and we're like, oh my God, it's a test. Oh my God, it's an exam. And we start to hyperventilate and we're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And we start to sweat profusely and we know the answer, but because we're so tense and we're so locked in, we're like, what is one? What is 1 plus 1? But God is saying, my love will cause you to relax. My love will cause you not to hyperventilate. And I can speak because I've been there. I know that the answer is 4 because 2 plus 2 equals 4. I know I've been doing this. But because we get so locked in and we get so frantic and we get so tensed, we forget. Because what happens, our brain goes into fight mode or flight mode. And so unless we become calm and start to breathe in and breathe out slowly and say, God, no greater love, God. You're not going to allow any harm to come to me. You're going to protect me. You're going to guide me. You're going to hover over me. You're going to allow me to do exactly what I need to do and excel at it. Because that is who God is. A God that allows his love to cause us to excel, to cause us to stand, to cause us to be lifted. And I know that he's not just going to do it for me, but he's going to do it for you because the love of God is greater than what any or all of us can imagine. So thank you guys today, and I pray and ask that you continue to live safe and be blessed. And please remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Hit the like button and please hit the notification bell so you never miss another update. Bye, and I'll see you in the next video.